U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has pointed a finger at one of Russia's most restive regions, saying that a Boston bombing suspect returned from the Caucasus to America with a willingness to kill people.
We just had a young person who went to Russia and Chechnya who blew people up in Boston. So he didn't stay where he went, but he learned something where he went, and he came back with a willingness to kill people. I think the world has had enough of people who have no belief system, no policy for jobs, no policy for education, no policy for rule of law, but who just want to kill people because they don't like what they see. There's not room for that.
American investigators believe Boston bombing suspect Tamerlan Tsarnaev spent 6 months in Makhachkala, the capital of Dagestan. The region is a patchwork of dozens of non-Slavic ethnicities and is at the center of Islamist resistance to Russian rule in the Caucasus. Tsarnaev, a former boxer who had lived in the United States so long he reportedly had difficulty speaking his family's native Chechen language, is known to have been visiting relatives and friends in Makhachkala. It is not clear whether he was in contact with insurgents during the stay. The Kremlin has long claimed peace would prevail in the Caucasus, but for foreigners who are trying to create an Islamic emirate in the region and who make extremists out of young men brought up in the Caucasus warrior tradition and who are frustrated with official corruption and unemployment. Russian security forces routinely arrest suspects without warning and break into houses, while insurgents fight back with ambushes and roadside bombs. Violence is almost a daily occurrence. In recent years, Dagestan's insurgents have targeted cafes and stores selling alcohol, and local officials cooperating with the Russians. But Russian soldiers and police have not left, and the region's destitution has remained, leaving some men to the conclusion that there is no way to make Dagestan a good and righteous place to live but by jihad.